We don't share alcohol in this house. I came back from college last December for winter break. My stepdad was working overseas, so it was just me and mom for the first week. I'm 21, so drinking at home wasn't a big deal anymore, or so I thought. First night back, mom made her special pasta. She opened a bottle of red wine, poured herself a glass. I asked if I could have some too. She pulled the bottle away from me and said, "We don't share alcohol in this house." Just like that, no explanation. I didn't even know that was a rule. I laughed because I thought she was joking, but her face was dead serious. She said it's unhygienic and she doesn't like mixing germs. I sat there eating pasta with water while she sipped her wine across from me. Fine, whatever. Her house, her weird rules. The next day I drove to the liquor store to grab my own bottle. I was walking through the wine section when I spotted it, a bottle of Burrowing Owl. Mom is obsessed with this wine. She talks about it constantly, orders it online, brags to her book club about it. The store had a case of 6 bottles, but there was a sign that said, "Limit 2 per customer," because it was a limited shipment. I grabbed 2 bottles immediately. I hid one in my suitcase upstairs. The other one, I brought downstairs that same evening. Mom was on the couch watching some detective show with her second glass of wine from a different bottle. I walked past her holding my bottle of Burrowing Owl and a wine glass. Her head snapped toward me so fast I thought she'd get whiplash. "Where did you get that?" she asked, sitting up straight. "Liquor store on Main Street," I said casually, pouring myself a glass. She stared at the bottle like it was made of gold. "They had Burrowing Owl?" "Yeah, a whole case." "Well, not anymore. I bought the limit." She set her wine down. "Can I have a glass of that?" I looked her right in the eyes and smiled. "Sorry, Mom. We don't share alcohol in this house." Her mouth actually dropped open. "That's different. This is special." "Is it?" I took a long sip. "Tastes like wine to me." "Come on, don't be ridiculous. Just one glass." I shook my head and sat down in the armchair across from her. "You made the rule. I'm just following it. Don't want to mix germs, right?" She tried bargaining. Offered me 2 bottles of her regular wine for my 1 Burrowing Owl. Said I wouldn't even taste the difference. I told her that seemed like a bad trade then if I wouldn't notice. She got quiet after that. Just sat there watching me drink. I'm not going to lie, it felt good. Maybe too good. I'm not a petty person usually, but something about her face when she said we don't share alcohol really got under my skin, like I was still some kid who couldn't be trusted. I finished that entire bottle over the next 2 hours while we watched TV. Didn't even really want all of it. My head was buzzing and I felt a little sick by the end, but I wasn't going to stop. Mom went to bed early without saying goodnight. The next few days were tense. She barely talked to me. I started feeling guilty. The whole thing was stupid. It was just wine. On Christmas Eve, she tried one more time, asked if I had any more bottles hidden somewhere. I said no. Technically true since I only had one left. Christmas morning came. We opened presents like normal. She got me a nice sweater and some books. I gave her a scarf she'd been wanting. After we cleaned up all the wrapping paper, I went upstairs and grabbed the second bottle from my suitcase. Came back down and handed it to her. "Merry Christmas, Mom." She looked at the Burrowing Owl label and her eyes actually watered. "You had another one this whole time?" "Yeah, I was saving it for today. Thought we could share it." She laughed and cried at the same time, pulled me into a hug. That night we split the bottle over dinner, talking about everything. We finished the bottle together. And yeah, it tasted better that way.